Hello and welcome to another user replay. Today we have the joys of watching CjmPaja sailing the Moines. Thank you very much for sending your replay in. Hopefully I can do it justice, and I believe this is the first replay that I've featured that comes from the Asian server. So thank you very much. And 9 times out of 10 I generally don't like Des Moines or American cruiser replays in general, because this is the main tactic you generally see. Find an island, get a DD to spot enemies for you, and just open out. But this game is certainly not like that. It starts off like that, as you could well see, but it will soon change, and he has a fantastic game. One of the main reasons why I really like this game is the way he uses the chat, the mini-map, the main map to really work out where he's going to go next and take his time and really plan ahead, which is absolutely excellent, and a far cry from my recent Weekend Warriors video, which kind of showed the other side of the coin when chat goes against you and people flame for maybe apparent reasons or maybe not apparent reasons. It's reasons to them, but this one he doesn't. So he's already taken out this Moskva. He's given this Moskva a right old going over because that guy didn't read the rules and play Huggy Island. He's just too far away from the island to be worth any damage, worth his salt. And he's reversed, although he's showing a very short profile, so good old CJ's guns are doing a fair amount of damage, but seem to be ricocheting off some well armoured parts of the ship. But yeah, it's only a matter of time. It's more of a death by 1,000 cuts here. And there he goes. Come on, kill him off, kill him off. He's already said in chat, provide cover for the DD ahead, who has done particularly well in spotting all these targets for the guys. And there's first blood. Well done. I don't know if this guy Battleship got the memo or not, but he's doing exactly the same thing the Moskva did, and is slowly moving forward. And now everybody's transferred their fire from the Moskva to this battleship. Yeah, maybe you should have taken the chance to get out of dodge whilst the Moskva was taking all the fight. Just a thought, because again we've got death by 1,000 cuts. Brilliant. I must say the rate of fire of the Des Moines is just absolutely insane. With these 8-inch guns, this is just murderous fire. Absolute murderous. Got another fire. It's now burning as well as getting loads of paper cuts. Come on. Kill this guy. Just checking, zooming in and out there, just to check if there's anybody else coming up. But I must admit, I think you should. One thing you could learn is to just change your fire a little bit, so you're actually hitting more than hitting the superstructure more than you are the turrets. I think he realises that. Changes his angle. Come on. It's only minimal health left. Who's going to get the kill? Well done, CJ. And then there's a destroyer. He still hasn't used any of his radar yet. Now his radar, that DD is spotted. It's almost a waste of use of a consumable, that. So fantastic support given to the friendly DD, and 3 kills. Well played. You're definitely in the right place there and used the right tactics. So there he's using the jump to the minimap to try and gauge how far back the guy is. The Cleveland, that is. Who's probably should have got round there quicker. This is the same Cleveland that he said in chat, say, be careful, this guy's coming round. And sure enough, he's doing exactly what CJ was doing here. I'm going to call you Carl for the rest of the game, if you don't mind. Because I don't like CJ. And the CjmPaja, it's just too long, really. So I'm going to call you Carl for the rest of them. I do know it's your name, so thank you very much for sending it in. So he's also pinged a map saying, look, be careful at B. He's now got decap. He's popped his hydroacoustic just to provide cover because he's going to be coming down this narrow channel to take on this Cleveland. And not all the DDs have been spotted yet. So he could be nasty for some nasty torpedoes coming through there. Because it's expected that he will actually come through here. Now Cleveland's been spotted. And he's coming round. Come on. Come on, Carl. You're doing well so far. But still 3 kills and only 37,000 damage. It's quite a low damage total, but I think you played particularly well to get it. Particularly well. That Cleveland is utterly oblivious to his move. Utterly oblivious. The rest of the team are doing the right thing and just leaving this kill for himself. And I believe there's a Kronstadt coming in. There's definitely a Kronstadt coming in from the north. So this guy has been spotted probably by the Kronstadt's radar. I'm not entirely certain, but probably. And the rest of the ships that push D are actually coming round south underneath the island and going for B cap. And that's great team play there, because you don't need 16 people to actually shoot. And hello! And I think you have been watching too much Jingles movies, because you did say, hello Cleveland, here's some surprise butt sex. Yeah, that guy. A lot to answer for, hasn't he? But well played, well executed, bringing up your 4th kill. But unfortunately, as we're not playing with the recent map, the recent previous update, you don't get the 4 goal haul. And this is where I haven't actually changed this. I haven't brought it to the mini map, the main map, but he's actually using this. So as you can see, he's actually using it to work out where the enemy are. So we've got in the top left, there's certainly maybe a destroyer in the northwest there. There's 2 battleship players are pushing down the south, and there's a sign of a smoke screen in B. So we know where the last 2 DDs are. Well, there's actually 3, but at least 2 of the 3 are there. So I'm actually going to cut a bit out here because he just moves around this island and pushes west. So he's pushed back round now, and he's pulled back into the almost decap area again. You can see his 2 friendly battleships have been stopped by the enemy fire there of everybody in decap. And once again, he's used his knowledge of the area, saying, support that DD, because there's a DD up to the north. So highlighting potentially where it was, and sure enough, he's bang on correct. And there's the destroyer, who's now panicked and put the smoke screen. This is a double-edged sword, because you want to send enough forces north to deal with that DD threat, but equally you don't want everybody going that way, because it's so far north that's going to drag you away from the southern caps. And as you can see, the enemy have got 2 of the caps and are contesting a 3rd, so we don't want our forces pulled too far away. But that's why again he says, right, go and cap B, you know, trying to tell the team exactly where to go, showing how well the commands you can use in the game are. He's pulling them around, saying, look, there's probably, you guys go that way, pinging the map, so go around fast. They've said, Wilco, we'll do that. And it's just really nice to see. Compared to what it can be, that's really, really good to see. So those are, pops his hydro again, because he thinks there was a DD, or certainly last spotted a DD in B cap. So again, he's just using it to protect himself to go round, not using the radar, but just using the hydroacoustic search ability for that. He's not been spotted, hasn't decided to fire, so he wants to sneak up on the enemy here. He's coming round. There's got to be somebody around here. Not entirely certain why he wants that guy to get back. Ah! He's been spotted. Bingo. Enemy Shibakaze. Now this guy also is a very talented player, and sure enough had predicted that he might get spotted by either hydro or radar, and has pulled right behind the island and going, yep, you can see me but you can't hit me. Yeah, not going to hit you there. I'll also apologise. There is a little bit of replay bugs kicking around, so you may find the sound dissipating. Realise he can't have a go at the CjmPaja. He keeps an eye on him because he's expecting torpedoes. And there you are. There's the enemy Minotaur. He angles against him, and this really shows the potential of armour here. He's also got his armour piercing loaded. And I think that's predicting where he's going to be, because he's going to turn against this Minotaur, and that's the only time he gets some damage from him. Shots out and beautiful strike. 2 citadels. We lose the sound, unfortunately. Brings up his Kraken. Fantastic. And another citadel strike on that one salvo going for the far off battleship. Not quite as good as Darkwind Glacier's 1 salvo, 2 hit, 2 kills that appeared in the recent Jingles. He's also part of our Naval Alliance series. So feel free looking down in the links below to see his channel. But yeah, that was close. That was brilliant. And a massive slice of luck. Bringing up his 6th kill. But not that much damage, you know, only 70k. Comparatively what he could be if he tried to sink all those ships on full health. Oh dear, brilliant gameplay. He's showing a bit of a broadside, that's why the enemy's fired. He tries to turn away. Come on, oh, but a little bit unlucky there. Just a little bit unlucky. But because of his fight now of pulling, he has now stopped this cap for the enemy. He's stopping that getting capped. And so kill keeping the whole 2 position available. I need intelligence data. But he's worried about that battleship giving him an absolute paddling from the side. Come on, it can't be long left. He asked for intelligence data, but you know, broadsiding of the cruiser. It's too juicy a target not to fire. Gets spotted again. More high explosive out. Come on, Carl, deal with this. Stops the cap again. Any more for any mores? Another fire. Good. That's going to break the camel's back. Death by 1,000 cuts. Does he get a kill? Yes, he does. May RNG be with you, my friend. May an RNG be with you. He quickly identifies again on the minimap that decap's being taken. That's got to be the CjmPaja. Nobody else. The other battleship is too far west to get discovered. So, pops his heel. And bring up his full health there. So again, I'm going to cut this out because he's going to try and charge down this DD. Be right back. So we're back, folks. He's been spotted. He's been detected. He's popped his radar. And there's a CjmPaja using the same tactic as before. Just, you know, realising that he'll get spotted. So just slipping behind the island and just staying there. Very, very well played to him. He's actually had a particularly good game. Complete opposite to Carl here. So Carl has got so far 7 kills, and the CjmPaja player has got 0 kills but 150,000 points of damage, almost double what Carl is packing at the moment. And there you are. He just says, you know what, I don't need to move anywhere. I've popped my smoke screen, that's going to cover my retreat. And he's just waiting out the radar, which has now just come off cooldown. His friendlies are taking C point now, so they've pushed around and taken it. This is pretty much a win scenario for Carl's team. It's all about who can get the final spoils. So he's expecting that DD to come reverse back out and send a salvo of torpedoes towards him, because he's got 2 options. That DD, he can either go from backwards and come out from the right hand side of the island, or go forwards and come out from the left hand side of the island. As a 50-50 gap is what he can do. But here he goes. Where is he? And really expect more torpedoes. It's been detected. Which side is it going to be? He thinks it's to the right. 50-50 chance. Where is he? Obviously outside of detection. Can't be to the right then. He's still capping now. And there we are. Passing salvo from the CjmPaja. Gets a fire. And the reason why he does that is because the CjmPaja has got torpedoes in the water. So he's trying to bait Carl into using his damage control. He doesn't. And he's now waiting for these torpedoes. If they hit, and he does take one on the nose, which causes a flood. But now he can repair both the fire, the flames, and the flooding. Very well played from the CjmPaja there. Well read the scenario. And a bit ballsy. And very well played from Carl again. But because he's landed against that pulled an Otzer, he now can't push forward too much. So he's going to wait out the... he's going to say, you know, he actually says in chat, do you want to kill this guy? You know, you got 30 seconds. I can wait 30 seconds or we can go after him. He tells the destroyer to go south. So enabling a pincer movement round. Once again, he's using the radar to spot the CjmPaja. He has spotted him. And this time, he judges it right. Caps the D point and now can go full speed ahead to try and chase this guy down. Well timed. Lovely timing. So come on. Can he get the final kill? Can he get this final destroyer? Come on. Your luck's been with you so far. Shots out. Come on. Do they get him? He's on minimal health. One salvo will do it. Even one hit will do it. Come on. No, they miss. Do they get him? Oh, he's turned. Those torpedoes are looking good from the CjmPaja. Come on. Come on. Turning. Will he take the CjmPaja? Will the CjmPaja get a final torp on him? No, he doesn't. And it's victory for Carl in Des Moines. Well played, my friend. Very well done. But 93k damage. Probably the lowest total for 8 kills, but with a lucky double strike in there, and a Kraken and first blood, it was well deserved. You're certainly in the right place at the right time. Picking up 2,300 base XP is also nothing to be sniffed at. Thank you for sending the replay through. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I've been CjmPaja. Like and subscribe. Send your replays below. Check out Naval Alliance as well. And I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.